Dear sons and daughters of planet Earth, I'm Sananda. Once again, and I will never tire of being grateful to be able to be here passing on my teachings, everything that is important at this moment for each of you on this planet. My mission on this planet is coming to an end. I consider myself extremely grateful for having been able to bring this whole process with such a victory. Don't forget, I will never abandon you. My spark is in the heart of each one of you. I am always where you want me to be. I am in your heart. I am by your side. I'm on your mind. I'm wherever you want. Why do I say my mission is coming to an end? Because this planet is practically clean so it can start the path with all its inhabitants to ascension. Today, the vast majority on your planet are still unaware of what is happening around them. They are not aware of the change that is taking place within each one. This is a very complex process, as internal change is always very complicated. Changing internally requires looking at yourself head-on. It requires knowing yourself. It requires recognizing your mistakes and successes, your most intimate desires, everything that has been abandoned over time to the detriment of others, but which is there, kept, dusty, and which, by a strange action, seems to have been rekindled, seems to have resurfaced. So, facing everything that has been forgotten, erased, abandoned for the sake of the other, is not easy. It's sad, it's deep, it's painful, and many are feeling these pains. Many manage to have the courage to look straight ahead and realize how rare it is, that they shouldn't have abandoned their dreams to the detriment of anyone. But they realize that there is still hope in time and they are starting to chase their dreams. They are putting themselves first, because they understood that this subservience to others did not bring them much joy, much happiness. Internal change for each of you is not easy. Eliminating habits that are highly harmful to the body and mind is not easy, and many interpret it as follows: my life is crap, so at least I have this joy. Then I ask, what joy? The joy of escape, the joy of illusion. Because at the end of that moment of so-called joy, of deluding oneself in relation to the world, the problems are still there. They don't evaporate or disappear because you had that moment of illusion and joy. On the contrary, normally such moments of illusion and joy bring serious damage to your bodies, and the problems only increase. So what's the point of running away for an illusory moment? What's it worth? And many are having this awareness, something that had never been thought of before, and they begin to ask themselves, what have I done with my life? What have I done with my body? Many interpret their bodies as something unimportant, something that they can hurt, contaminate, poison, unbalance, without any harm, without thinking that it is this body that gives them life, that gives them the opportunity to be alive today. So realize that many of you today have this consciousness and have tried to change, have tried to look more at your bodies in a more affectionate, more loving way, realizing that when you exceed in something, the body no longer accepts it anymore, because it is also tired of so much wrong you've done to him. But many do not realize it and continue to maintain the same habits, and I can guarantee that the result will not be good. Going into the fifth dimension is not just awareness, it's not just thinking you are light all the time. Going and being in the fifth dimension is a total balance, mind and body. So, what good is it for you to meditate, say beautiful things, pray 24 hours a day, and at the same time you do this, you ingest everything that generates imbalance in your body? What's the use? I would say that you are taking a step forward and 2 steps back, because everything that contaminates, everything that unbalances, is much bigger and more powerful than what you put up. Every good decision, every moment of light, let's put it as it corresponds to a quantum of energy. Now each big slip, each attack, can correspond to several negative energy quantums. So the journey is not going forward. You think you are walking forward. You are walking backwards, because with each imbalance, with each excess, the retreat is immense. My brothers, it is not easy. We all know it's not easy. Giving up habits, customs, addictions is not easy, but you can unite with your bodies. Today it is as if you were enemies. The mind wants something, the body wants the opposite. So you are in an eternal quarrel and disharmony. So why not join forces? Why not help each other? How to do this? It's simple. Ask your body to show you clearly how you should behave towards it. Understand the following. It's not what you eat that unbalances the body, it's the amount of what you eat. This body that you have today is so used to the junk you eat that it misses it too. So it's not the case that the body forbids you to eat everything, because it would go bankrupt. So it's up to you to come into harmony. So make a deal with your bodies. When it's too much for you, show me and I'll stop. And you will be able to eat what you have always eaten, but in quantities that will not unbalance your body. Of course, I'm not going to deny that the more you stay away from foods that aren't good for you, the more your body will like it. But it's not just taking it all at once that you'll get it. Then walk side by side with the body. Don't be each other's enemies. I lead and that's it. You be damned. No, it's not like that, because you're attacking your body and you're going back a lot on that journey. So unite. Make a pact, an agreement. Everything that is in excess the body will show you. Oh, how will he do it? Each one is each one, and the body has the means to do that. Eat moderately, drink moderately, don't drink alcohol, because that's unfeasible. Everything that is processed and that contains alcohol is a poison for your body, but you are not prohibited from taking it, and I guarantee you that you will reduce the amount, little by little, and that the day will come when you will feel the need to take it more. So do gradual work. It's not 8 or 80. It's not eating everything you want, or not eating anything. It is an agreement with your bodies, because as your bodies become more and more crystalline, they are losing that need that they have today. And you will decrease these habits little by little. It's not letting, forbidding, it's eating with balance. So make this deal with the body. Say, in a moment of inwardness, my body, we are together on this journey to ascension. So show me every time you get past what is bad for you. Ready? That's simple. And you will see and realize that the body will allow you to eat a lot in balance, in smaller amounts, but you can eat. And these amounts will decrease over time, and the time will come when it was so easy to eliminate that habit that you will not even miss. It's all about balance. It's all about knowing how much you should eat. And I repeat again, this is also part of this internal shift that you are going through. Your bodies are changing. In the 5th dimension you will not have it. I could even say that you will have very little of what you have today, because everything will be natural, everything will come from nature. Nothing processed, nothing with preservatives, nothing with flavor-enhancing substances. Everything will be straight from nature, because nature knows what your bodies need. You came from Gaia, and Gaia gives you exactly what you need. So start making the deal with your bodies. This is also part of Ascension. Those who think that this is nonsense, that it is enough just to take care of the mind and spirit, I leave a warning. You do not go to the 5th dimension as souls, you go in this body that is there. Now for you to get through with this body, it needs to be healthy, it needs to be balanced, it needs to be ready for the 5th dimension. Try making this agreement, and you will see, little by little, how easy it will become to eat a little of everything, without overdoing it, and keeping your bodies balanced within the frequency for the 5th dimension.